this powerful connection with a 500-pound endangered species in a tropical rainforest. Okay, can you see what's behind me? There's 2 tapirs behind me, and they are just out here in the wild. So this is like a part of making a TV show that maybe is less glamorous because I'm not like handling a wild animal. Hey everyone, and welcome to Costa Rica. I'm Dr. Rae Wynn-Grant, and I'm going to be showing you the behind the scenes of how we film our incredible show, Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, Protecting the Wild. Good morning. It is 5:40, which isn't even that early for this show and to go see wild animals, but it's just, I'm tired because we've been doing so much physical activity. So I am going to get dressed for day 1 in Tapir Valley. Tapir Valley is a rewilded former cattle ranch in the Tenorio Miravalles biological corridor. The land was purchased and restored primarily to protect tapirs and many other native species like birds, monkeys, and coatis. Today, we're heading out into the jungle to find wild tapirs. But first, let's meet our tapir expert.
I'm Esteban Brennan Mora. I work for Rewild, and I've been working with tapirs in Costa Rica for the past 12 years.
We'll hear more tapir facts from him in a bit. One thing that we all have on is some version of snake gaiters. Very attractive accessory that we've put onto our boots, but they hook underneath and they give this added protection to your legs because in some of these tall grasses and some of these cloud forest areas, there are all kinds of snakes, venomous and non-venomous, but even the non-venomous ones can bite you if you accidentally get near one or unexpectedly step on one. And we want to protect ourselves and our crew, and we don't want to have no problems. After a very important safety briefing.
And also don't touch any branches or anything because there are other snakes here that look like branches. And so just like, let's keep
your arms in.
We went out into the jungle to look for tapirs. Oh my gosh, this was pretty crazy what just happened. So we had a tapir guide and then also Donald, who's a tapir expert, and they were like, tapirs are this way. You got to be really quiet, but we also have to run. And we actually did see tapirs. We saw 3. And then finally we got to the tree with the fruits that they eat from, and we got there ahead of the tapirs. Donald just knew that that's where they were going. And so we got really quiet and really low, and we just camped out. And then 2 tapirs, a mother and a son, Mamita and her son Julio, came out, and they were maybe 6 feet from us, just eating the fruits from the ground. And for me, I thought it was like incredibly moving. It was like this powerful connection with a 500-pound endangered species in a tropical rainforest. But even for Donald and Esteban, who have been doing this work for 11 years, they both said that they've never had a moment like that until now. So it was pretty emotional and awesome. Anyway, this has been just like half of a day, but it has been incredible. I mean, honestly, like moments that took my breath away. So I can't even imagine what's coming next.
Tapirs are the largest neotropical mammal we have, and they have no predators. The last known predator was the saber-toothed tiger.
But let's not forget, we're making a TV show. Today on Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, Protecting the Wild. When in remote locations like this, we have to make do with what we have. Sometimes that means using our bus as a recording studio. Mogul Koala Rehab Center. Next, we set up a hide to wait for a tapir. Okay, so you probably can barely tell, but I'm actually in a hide, like for hunting with Esteban. And we're being really quiet because it's night and we're looking to see if tapirs come by. There's one of the trees that they feed off of the fruit. and we want to see if we can find a tapir. Endangered species of tree, which makes a fruit, or an endangered species of mammal. So, wish us luck. Pretty cool, huh?
Oh wow, she's feeding me to the jaguars.
So it's hour 3 or 4 in the hide, me and Esteban, and no tapirs, and a lot of mosquitoes biting me at least.
No, I mean,
I think they're tired of me, so they're not attacking me.
I have to say, this is a pretty magical place to be just waiting for wild animals. It's really beautiful, it's quiet, the temperature is nice, it feels good. I'm just tired. We started early this morning, and we have an early morning tomorrow. So I'm gonna suggest that we call it quits and try again later.
I cannot agree more.
Okay, all right. Exhausted Rae signing off. Oh, like this? We're here! I'm by myself in the jungle, and I've made it. Today is Costa Rica day 5, and we are in Tapir Valley, which has become one of my favorite new places. And we are doing a number of things today. We're going to be looking for tapirs, always. They're an awesome endangered species, but we're also going to be looking for herps, so amphibians and reptiles that are also endemic to this very place. Believe it or not, there's actually a frog that can only be found in this valley, and hopefully we get to see it today. While Donald was being interviewed, our cameraman Jack and I went to go find tapir tracks, and boy did we.
Tapirs are completely herbivores, meaning they eat roots, fruits, seeds, and they also move a lot, pooping all around the forest and outside of the forest, having a keystone role in the restoration and maintenance of the ecosystems.
We always have time for a little social content. Today on Wild Kingdom, got a bug bite near my eye yesterday, and so it looks like I've been punched in the face, but if you're watching the show, just know it's a mosquito. Also, look at this! Look at this! Look where I am! The jungle, honey. Okay, so this is the other part of filming a nature show, is standing in a very beautiful but very buggy rainforest while your colleagues are filming someone else for 2 hours. And there's nowhere to go. So, we learn to entertain ourselves. Before we knew it, the sun had set and it was time to find some of the other animals found in Tapir Valley. So we already found a snake. We found an eyelash pit viper, and it's in this tree, which is where it actually captures its prey. And they're filming it right now. I'm about to get in there with our expert biologist, and we're going to talk all about it, but hey, that was easy. We were about to start filming an eyelash pit viper up in the tree, and then suddenly it was like, go, 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 wrap it up, move, move, move. It's because Donald here found this extremely special tree frog. It's a Tapir Valley tree frog that only lives in this valley. I mean, found nowhere else, even in Costa Rica, let alone the world. And it's this teeny tiny, beautiful female frog who actually has just laid some eggs. And we needed to film it before she hopped away because this is like a once in a million chance of seeing this frog. It is an incredible, incredible moment for Wild Kingdom and conservation at large. So I'm happy to say she was very amenable to being filmed, and we got some content with her. And I think now we're going to go back to that, pit viper hanging from a tree getting ready to eat bats. There were so many cool and amazing species in Tapir Valley that we were able to film. It made our final moments here so special. Day 6 was our day off. That was in quotation marks. On these long expeditions, off days are more of a suggestion. We ended up filming a show open at a gorgeous waterfall and then drove down to another part of Costa Rica, this beautiful beach town called Nosara. Never in my life would I think that I would be on a crane, but I am way in the air. Okay, I feel like kissing the ground right now because I just got down out of this basket in the sky. It reminded me of like one of those like theme park rides, you know, where you go up, up, up and then drop, like Tower of Terror kind of things, like when you're lifted up, 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 and then you crash down. So I was just kind of like waiting for it to drop. After a day of building monkey bridges, Peter and I split up to film separate segments.
Smile.
It's the tea. Hi, Nosara tea. Okay, so straight away we are getting equipped for zip lining. That's just like, they are like wasting no time. I mean, I thought I'd have a moment to like hype myself up, but time to put on all the gear. Getting nervous. I legitimately am nervous. I wasn't nervous before, but now I'm nervous. So hopefully I'll like it and not panic. The staff at the adventure park helped me get geared up and ready for the zip line. And then we all got on board a bus that would bring us to our first stop. On the way, I was given the script to the show open we were filming. And before we knew it, it was time to take off. Oh my God, I just ziplined for the first time, and it wasn't so bad. It was exciting, like my heart is still pumping, but it wasn't that scary. I don't know if other zip lines are like super scary. This one was high, so like it's high. Like if you fell down, you would be dead. But it was pretty cool. I apparently get to do it 6 more times while delivering my lines, because that's the life of a nature show host. But there are solutions. Community conservationists and doctors have linked up to make some serious positive change. Oh my gosh, okay, I just finished 6 zip lines and delivered lines flawlessly every single time. I think like my butt is like tired because I was like clenching all my muscles. It was like a workout, like a full body workout, because I was terrified. Day 11, we filmed at the Toucan Rescue Ranch. Their goal is to rescue, rehabilitate, and rewild Costa Rican wildlife. After lunch, we filmed our arrival shots. I was also able to meet some of the animals that call Toucan Rescue Ranch home. I also got a close look at how all the food is prepared for the rehabbing animals. Next, I was able to help Dr. Andres rehab a sloth that had been electrocuted. It looks like I'm at the dentist, about to get dental x-rays, but actually we're doing x-rays on a two-toed sloth. And the good news is that it appears she's gonna be okay, but the x-rays will tell us for sure what the extent of her injuries are. This is really special because usually Dr. Andres does this on his own, but actually this time I get to suit up and do it with him. Unfortunately, it was a busy day at the Toucan Rescue Ranch, and I had the opportunity to help wherever I could. We're at this farm because we're going to be working with some horses, okay, which are not wild animals, they're domesticated. They are actually used to help create anti-venom from venomous snakes. So to be able to cure humans who've been bitten by a venomous snake, these horses play a huge role. And what they do, believe it or not, is they get, I mean, this is a scientific study. It is not painful or detrimental to these horses, but they get tiny, tiny, tiny bits of injections of snake venom. And the horses themselves, they don't get sick, they don't get paralyzed, nothing like that, but they develop antibodies too. Kind of like how we get a vaccine. And then the scientists study the antibodies in these horses, and it helps them be able to develop vaccines or antivenom. Helps them to be able to develop antivenom for humans, which saves human lives and can save horse lives or other animal lives. But like, isn't that interesting? Anyway, I'm not much of like a I'm not much of a domesticated animal person, but maybe after today. That is literally like part of this sometimes. Like we're filming on a horse ranch today, manure abounds. But you know, it's a dirty job and someone's got to do it. After doing the workup on the horses, we were able to get up close and personal with some of the snakes they had at the ICP facility.
I was having a surge of adrenaline because, yes, I've handled snakes before, but never one this big, and I wanted to make sure I didn't drop it.
We had a great day with ICP, learning about all the good work they do in creating Anti-Venom. The next day, Peter took the first scene of the day. However, I still had to wake up super early to drop my luggage off.
Thank you.
Are you feeling okay? Peter and the team had ventured into the highlands in an attempt to see an elusive bird called the quetzal. And the best way to spot these beautifully colored birds is through telescopes. The second half of the day was my turn. I was able to learn about the local hummingbird population and assist in mist netting hummingbirds to do workups on the birds that we caught.
There you go.
Okay, so I am mist netting hummingbirds with the experts here in Costa Rica, and we got one in the mist net. So we're gonna take it out. It just needs to be released. We don't need to take data on it.
No.
It's cold, and they don't do well in the cold, so we're just gonna release it, and I'm just gonna watch.
Okay. Put it on my finger and see if this one was paying attention. On your marks. Uh-oh.
Oh, she's ready.
She is ready. Go. On your marks. Get set, go. I said go. There you go.
Just like that. Beautiful. Hey. The 15th and final day of our incredible Costa Rica expedition took us to the Irazu volcano. The views were incredible, and we were all the way up at 11,260 feet in elevation. We're at a volcano, and it is a special moment because if I understand correctly, Peter, I think we just delivered our last lines for this entire 15-day Costa Rica trip. 16 days, because we flew here in November, okay?
Yes.
16-day Costa Rica trip. How are you feeling?
I feel exhilarated because I've seen so much of Costa Rica. I got to be able to dive in Costa Rica, climb a mountain to go look for jaguars, and we actually had one show up to see these vibrant birds wherever we went. It's just been an incredible trip, and I think we have probably seen most of Costa Rica.
Oh, we have seen most of Costa Rica. We split up for like 80% of the trip. So now I want to come back, but like not to work, to play, you know, to enjoy, to kind of like sink in. So that's what I'm planning next. How about you?
I agree. I'm excited about coming back here with my children again, grandchildren, and showing them the grandeur of Costa Rica.
Yeah. So next up, instead of a recap of a work trip, maybe we'll do a recap of a vacation. Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
sounds great.
Till next time. Who was nervous anyway? We don't get lost. This is Wild Kingdom after all. We cut one of its limbs off of its hip.